Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's do a quick reading for what is the message for you in this moment from the universe, from angels, from spirit guides, from the divine source, whoever you believe in, or from your higher self. Okay, so you have to select from three different set of cards. For that, what you have to do is just gently close your eyes, take a deep breath in and breathe out. Just relax yourself and ask yourself what is the message for you in this moment. You can ask a specific guide or angel or whoever you believe in, or just generally ask what do you need to understand or what is the message that has to come to you. Okay, so just take a deep breath in and breathe out and relax yourself and see whatever is the message for you. So when you feel comfortable, just gently open your eyes. You have to select from these three different sets. First set is Mother Mary. Second set is Horus. Third set is Green Tara. Okay, so till the time you are still selecting the message, I would like to express my gratitude to each one of you. Thank you so much for all love, support, guidance, encouragement, feedbacks online, offline. Some of you have actually messaged me that if I'm doing good. Thank you so much for all love and support. It really means a lot to me. Thank you for subscribing the channel. Thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you so much. And I just would like to tell you that this is a general reading, so you may resonate, you may not resonate, but if you have come across this video, there may be a message for you. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across. Also, I would like you to because we are going through this one of the tough situation globally, I would like you to just choose trust. Okay, no matter what your situation is, no matter whatever it is, like in your life, just choose trust. Try and not go in the fear. Try and choose trust, because trust is one thing that can help you to bring that shift in your life. Okay, so I hope you all are doing good. Stay home, stay safe. Okay, so let's start the reading from the first set of cards, which is Mother Mary. Let's see what is the message for you. So people who have selected Mother Mary, is written love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So they want you to choose peace, or probably you are already trying to do that. You are trying to keep peace as your priority. And I would like to tell you one thing, that peace is above love. Yes, peace is above love. Once you feel peaceful, you can, or probably when you choose to be peaceful, you can change, or you can bring any changes in life. One, or either it can be also, it can help you to accept any situation in life. The major reason of certain things not happening in your life the way you want it, because there is a better plan for you, because there is something that you cannot see right now. That's just, I'm getting that vibes for you. And some of you may be also working towards their healing, specifically healing towards their mother. So if they have gone, or if you have gone through anything in your life, there may be that you need to work towards forgiveness towards your mother or mother figure. Also, if you are a mother, forgive yourself. You are doing your best. Whatever changes you feel that you can do for your child, do that, and leave the rest to the God, because the child has also come for the divine, with a divine plan. So you do your best as a mother, because it's your responsibility to give the best upbringing towards the child, but do not force anything to the child or towards yourself. Okay, for some of you who are already mother, or who have children in their space, otherwise choose love, choose peace. Okay, let's see what is the message for you. First, what is the energy card saying? So it's saying healing guide, beautiful card. It says open to the flow of love, allow it to guide you with everything, healing, inner beauty, opening of throat, third eye and crown chakra. Meditate to Zia's throat, seed of awakening. So as I was saying that you are going through the healing process and you are choosing healing in every way. Because you are doing that, they are asking you to focus on your throat, third eye and crown chakra, because that will help you to open up. That will help you to channelize the flow of love and peace from the divine. Okay, so spend some time in meditation. Also that will help you to see inner beauty. Okay, for some of you I feel that maybe in childhood you have experienced some criticism from mother or mother figure like teacher or anybody, maybe aunt or somebody. So somewhere it is still affecting you. Okay, so during this time you have to choose to let it go of that, because that situation is over and that is no more your reality. Okay, so you can choose that. Yeah, really, so beautiful card it is. Let's see what are the other cards. So this card I'll see later. So one card is responsibility, then compassion, then surrender to setting limits, happiness, judgment, Archangel Gabriel, release jealousy, cooperation instead of competition. So very first thing is communication. Okay, there is something in your communication which is affecting you in your situation. And if you are communicating with love, if you are communicating with having peace in mind, definitely the situation will automatically resolve. It is just a matter of time. If somewhere you are feeling that how the situation is going to resolve, or how can you grow, or how can you experience abundance, or how can you experience love, or how can you experience something good in life. Okay, so first thing first. Okay, work on your throat, work on your communication. So communication is something that is not only what you communicate with others, but also what you communicate with yourself, or whatever you have the self talk. Okay, that self talk, because the other card is Archangel Gabriel, you have an important life purpose involving communication and arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Right, so two cards indicating the same thing about communication, that says about whatever you communicate, whatever self talk you are having, that is affecting your situation. So let it go of the criticism or the harsh self talk that you have with yourself, specifically with yourself. But it is so common, or it is very natural, that if you have a negative or a harsh communication with yourself, you will have that same kind of communication with others, knowingly or unknowingly. Some people may tell you that, or some people may just detach you for being rude or being harsh or being critical, or some people may not inform you. Okay, and they may just endure it, but it is still affecting the situation. Specifically also, if you want to grow with regards to your career, or if it regards to any kind of abundance, if you want to experience, because that harsh or critical thought or emotion is not helping you. That is also coming somewhere from the childhood, because two cards which says this, release jealousy and cooperation instead of competition. See, jealousy also comes from comparison. Okay, when we compare that I don't have something, or I want something but other person does has that, it will not work. okay, because jealousy is coming from comparison, it is also coming from competition. So that means you are sending the vibration in the universe that either that person can have or either you can have, which is not helping you to cooperate. So suppose it is a work situation, you are in a competition with somebody which is in your mind again, or even if it is very practically happening in your space, like you know the person, or it is in your office space or anything in your career. So what happens is you are having this vibration of non cooperation, which is about competition and also jealousy, which will not let you to grow, which will not let you grow. Okay, so release that. It says jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. So as I was saying about the communication part, somewhere you are knowingly or unknowingly, you are having that self talk where you feel that you don't have enough, and universe is taking that very literally, and it is creating that situation in your life. And suppose if it is in your relationship with your partner, so definitely if you have a critical thought process or a critical mindset or critical self talk, okay, that like I do deserve this kind of situation, or this kind of treatment, or I don't get what I want, or this is not enough, or it can be your partner talking to somebody. It can be so many scenarios. The bottom line is that release jealousy, okay? Also, become a team member with your partner rather than becoming a competitive person in your part with your partner, because you and your partner are from the same team. Okay, this can apply in any situation, whatever your situation is. Here it says, let other people's success inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. So let other people's success not affect you negatively, because it's, if anybody is getting successful in your space, that means that even you have the potential to be successful. It's just a matter of time, it's just a matter of how you want to focus or how you are focusing in this moment. Then what yours is yours and no one can take it from you, which is very well going with the two set of cards, which is that you have to focus on your self growth. You don't have to focus on somebody else's success unless it inspires you, because here it says that there is no need to compete as there is an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnership you can accomplish anything. Okay. And you know, when we want to grow and we want to achieve something on a bigger platform, in any situation, we cannot do all alone. If you try and do all alone, you are bringing unnecessary pressure on yourself, which will not anyways bring anything to you or towards your situation. So instead of that, start cooperating, start connecting with people, start helping people, start doing something which can also contribute in their life. Okay, I also asked what are the other messages. So then it says responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. So you know, when you're working on this throat chakra, automatically you are becoming aware of your thoughts, you are becoming aware of your emotions. And one more thing, throat chakra is a chakra where all the negative thoughts are converted into positive, all the negative emotions are converted into positive emotions, because that is a chakra which, when balanced, when active, it can help you for effective communication towards self, others, and to the divine. So you know, you are also taking the responsibility of your own power of thoughts, of emotions, of what you are emanating in the space. Okay, which also comes from compassion. It says you demonstrate the language of heart by actively sharing and living love. So anyways, it says love and peace. So what you are doing is you are choosing love, you are choosing peace. When you are doing that, you are becoming more compassionate. When you are doing that, you are sharing. When you are sharing, you are cooperating. You are cooperating, you are, no, you are doing something which may make sense in this moment or may not, but it will work in the long run. Okay, so take this situation, take this whatever the situation is in your life in this moment, take this as a learning process, as a learning step towards the bigger goal you want to achieve in your life. Okay, that will really help you to grow. At the same time, set limits, say no to whatever you don't want to, like wherever you don't want to put your energy into, whether it is relations, whether it is situation, anything. Here it says it's healthy to set boundaries in relationship. Practice experiencing your needs, sorry, practice experience expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. This also tells me that when we have this negative talk or negative self talk, we are not able to, or probably in your case I would say you are not able to set limits. Okay, where you are not able to say no to certain people, certain things in life. Try and set limits, because if you are also somewhere, I am sensing maybe people pleasing personality, so that is also affecting you. People pleasing personality is like you are doing something which you don't agree with, so that is also not helping you to trust your inner self. That is not helping you to follow whatever your inner self is trying to guide you, or whatever your higher self or your true self is trying to guide you. Instead, you are wasting your energy on jealousy or non-cooperation. Okay, so you can do that, because that is one of your power. You can be very, very loving, but use that loving power to manifest something good in life, rather than wasting your energy on something that you don't want. Okay, then it says happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. When you are happy with anything, happy means truly happy from within, that means you are on the right path. If there is any kind of insecurity feeling, guilt, anger, frustration, um fear, that means something that you need to stop. That's something that you need to reflect on. That means that's something that you are not doing in a right way. Okay, on the universal level there is no right and wrong, but if you are open to understand, if you are open to shift the energy, shift your thoughts, understand your responsibility, understand that you are a powerful being, understand that whatever you think you are creating, and you change that, and you choose love and peace, and you will be able to trust your inner self, which will automatically help you to bring happiness. If you are in state of happiness, that means you are on the right path. You can affirm this. Okay, because that will also help you to be on the right path. Then it says judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenge. See, when you set limits, when you release jealousy, when you are in the cooperation, you are also releasing judgments, because you understand that everybody has their path, everybody has their own challenges, everybody are entitled to achieve something or not achieve something, and you are readily able to accept. When you are readily able to accept, automatically you will feel happy. Okay, so you can do this affirmation which says, I understand that everyone has their unique path and challenges. Okay, so this is what it is. Then it says Brahma. Brahma is a creator. Okay, he's a god of creation, and this reminds me in Hindu Vedic books, if you have read any, or even if you haven't, it says Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi is I am the creator. So what we were talking about, it's very well go with this, that you are the creator of your life, you are the creator of your situation. How you want to create is all up to you. Till now whatever has happened is also your creation. No matter you understand your creation or you don't understand, because many times we may feel, specifically when we are going through a difficult situation, you may feel that, oh, why will I choose this, or why will I be in this situation, or why will I create this. So to remind you that you are on a path, or you are on a planet earth to learn something, to grow, to complete something. Okay, so for that it is very important to choose certain situations, to choose certain people, to choose certain behavior patterns. But at the same time you are given a choice if you want to change. For that change you need to come into your full power and take the responsibility with compassion. Okay, and release judgment. You can ask Archangel Gabriel also to help you, because some of you may have some life purpose revolving around communication. It can be through any kind of expression of arts, any kind of even counseling, healing, speaker, author, or where you are sharing something with the mass, okay, or with the people. And for that bigger picture, you need to understand that everything that you think, everything that you feel, everything that you are putting action towards is creating your reality. So be very mindful, be very careful about it, because you are leading towards something bigger than what you can think about. Okay, so let's see. So it says, God of creation, it is time to create. I don't remember if it was reverse, so I am not counting it as reverse, I am counting it like this. Okay, so it is time to create. Brahma, the creator of the universe, all beings, has come to you with a message that now is the time to bring the idea to fruition. What is that idea you have been sitting on but haven't taken action? Now is time to plant the seed into the earth and water it with your intention to sow it sprouts to life, benefiting all those around you. Brahma rosary symbolizes the time cycle through which the world moves from creation to sustenance, from sustenance to dissolution, and from dissolution to new creation. What cycle are you on? And when you are not creating, you are dying. Brahma comes to you while the reminder to remain in the cycle of creation, for that is cycle of life. All things are in phases: work, relationship, even identities. When we forego working on these aspects of life, we remain stagnant, which is akin to moving backwards. Which area of your life have you been overlooking? How can you put in more time and efforts to create a new version of what there formerly was? Trust that you have wisdom and knowledge to move forward. So the mantra is Om Brahma Devaya Namo Namah, if you believe in mantra chanting. So the thing is, what I can overall see is, one thing is for sure, you are meant to do something bigger than what you can think about. You can always see if you are on the right path on the basis of if you are happy. Start setting limits, start saying no. Let people understand that your no is a complete sentence, so that you can end the cycle of something which is toxic, something that is not working for you. You can always say no. Release jealousy. Jealousy is not helping you. Start cooperating. Work on your communication, okay, because you are healing, and that healing is leading to opening of your chakras, that is throat, third eye and crown. Happiness is your path. Release the judgment. Be compassionate. take responsibility of your life. You are the creator. Okay, choose love and peace. Mother Mary is there to help you. If you want, you can ask her to help you in the situation. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you so much. Lots of love to you. Please like, comment, share and subscribe the channel. Also let me know what other topics you would like to hear from me. Many have requested for Hindi reading. Please let me know in the comment section for that too. And we will meet in some other time and space. Have an abundant life. Bye. Let's go to the second set of cards. I'm sorry. Let's go to the second set of cards, which is Horus. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It says, Cosmic Gateway, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So you are a powerful being again. See, we all are powerful. And when you are consciously taking the choice to bring the shift in your life, to understand what you can do in your space, to reflect on, to have a life review, you are all the more utilizing your power to create something better. So when you are selecting this means Cosmic Gateways is opening for you. It's like there is a vortex in the universe. In that vortex, whatever you put, okay, whatever thoughts you put, they will manifest in your space. It will come. It will bring that thing in your life, whatever you want. So that vortex is open for you. Okay, and there is some miraculous changes coming your way. So just be very mindful and be very thoughtful about the power you have, because it's like a magnet. Okay, so how magnet attracts, right, things like iron specifically or magnet. So similarly, your thoughts are magnets. It will attract a situation whatever you want, or it is already attracting. Okay, so the Cosmic Gate is opening for you. Then it says mind, thoughts. Oh, again. So it says clearing the mind of worry, stress, fear, confusion, negative thoughts, opening of the mind, depression. Listen to your thoughts, words and feelings. I'll see this later. Then elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. Surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your needs for quiet time, peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body and spirit. Relationship. Humor. Fiona, now that you have asked now that you have asked the angels for help, be open to receive divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. It's safe for you to receive. And abundance mindset. So 3 different cards saying the same thing about your mindset. Any kind of abundance that we want in life, whether it is relationship abundance, which is love, experiencing love, whether it is career abundance with regards to opportunities, with regards to growth, success, whether it is money abundance with regards to having a rich life, any kind of abundance come from the mindset. That mindset comes from what you think, what you feel, what you do. If it is in alignment, you will get what you want. So you are already coming in the alignment. This setback that you are, even if you are experiencing in this moment, it is temporary. That do not give so much importance to that setbacks in this moment, because if you give importance to that setback, you are again going in the fear-based energies. You are going in the energy of depression. You are going in the energy of feeling low, or maybe somewhere feeling that nothing will work out. For some of you, if you are going through a depression, I would suggest, one is take rest anyways. You need sleep, you need rest, you need to trust the process. Second is ask help from the universe, help from the angels, from the divine power, whoever you believe in. If you are already practicing any healing modalities, then practice that modalities, because become more regular with that, because it will help you to stay in the moment. It will help you when this cosmic gate which is opening, it will help you to choose only positive thoughts and emotions. It will help you to change your mindset. It will help you to have that abundant mindset, because that will attract your situation. Thirdly, if possible, take some professional help, because depression, sometimes we overlook that. So don't overlook the depression. Maybe it can be a professional help, it can be a person whom you can trust, like a friend or a mentor or somebody whom you can depend on, so that you can let it go. Also, some of you, I feel, if you can or if you are comfortable, write, because writing is another way of letting go. Also write gratitude and also write affirmation, because that will also help. If the depression is very very, very strong, you are feeling very low, please take help. Don't overlook that. Everything will be taken care of. Okay, so let's see one by one. So as I was saying, one of the prominent thing is about the mindset, about the thought process. As it says, if you think of your abundance as something that happen in future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. So be in the present moment. Talk about your life in a way where you are already experiencing abundance in your life. Okay, because that also comes from gratitude, because when you speak in gratitude for abundance in your life, you will not choose thoughts and emotions about complaint. You will not choose thoughts about what is lacking in your life, but you are choosing from abundance, from whatever you have, right? So do that. Okay, because, and don't see the abundance for that it will happen in future. No, there is no set thing like future. It is in the moment, in this moment. Talk or experience that in this moment. Okay, specifically talk about it. If you get attracted to set or card set 1, please watch that also. You may have some messages over there, because it's very very, like very much, I would say it is like the bottom, because in that set of cards it was all about criticism. So when do we not have that mindset? When we criticize, when we complain, right? So it also stops us to receive, because in two different set it has come, be open to receive, and it is safe for you to receive. You have asked angels to help you, you have asked divine power to help you. Now be open to receive. Abraham says that first thing is you have to ask, then you have to believe that what you have asked is possible, and then you have to be open to receive. So maybe you are asking, maybe you are also believing that you deserve that, but now be open to receive, so that angels can help you, so that anybody whom you believe in can help you. It says, the more you allow yourself to receive, the more sources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be content for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. So when it comes to you, also don't keep it to yourself. Start sharing that. Now that doesn't mean that you will get certain amount, only then you will share. Share from whatever you have. It doesn't matter, because this also tells me that when we share, we are also operating from abundance mindset, and specifically when the world is going through this situation, whatever, it's like every drop counts. Okay, so whatever you can do, share that. Okay, also just give me a moment. When you open your arms to receive, You are also conduit for good coming, because you are allowing the universe to give. It's like everything is available in the universe abundantly. It's all about your capacity to receive. How much capacity you have to receive, on the basis of that you will experience abundance in life. Okay, so be open to receive. Then it says that you are making a conscious decisions, because you are coming in this abundance mindset. Or if you haven't, then you have to, because it will help you to raise the vibration of love. Love is one of the emotion which can help you to shift anything in your life. Okay, also for some of you, if you are looking for something with regards to relationship, then they say I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay, because you are eliminating people who are not serving you, or who are making you feel more depressive about yourself or about your situation. So it's okay to cut off certain people from your life. I feel for some of you it's okay to let go of something which is not working. Do not cling on to it. Listen to your thoughts and words and feelings. Okay, what you feel like. Okay, then humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. See, depression, if there is a depression, we choose, or we probably unknowingly choose something which is not working for us, something which is making us feel sad. That means you are taking everything too seriously. Don't take things so seriously. To an extent it's okay, but they are saying that you can affirm this, that you are seeing the lighter side of life. Okay, so maybe you can watch some movies, or you can watch some series which is more on the fun side. Okay, I don't know from which country you are listening, so from where you are, it doesn't matter. It's all matter is that how you choose to be in that space, or to be in that moment which brings fun in your life. Maybe because things have been uh, so bad, I would say, or so not so great, that you have forgot to incorporate or bring that love, bring that humor in your life. Okay, so choose that, because when you do that, you are eliminating negativity from your life, and you are going towards more positive side. Okay, then individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. So no matter what you are doing, where you are, what you do, like in your personal life, professional life, you are leaving a stamp. And for some of you, I feel that how should I okay, so for some of you, I feel that maybe you have been doing a lot for other people, maybe with your relationship, with your career, or whoever they are. Okay, and now you are not getting what you want from them, possibility. So don't focus on them. It's okay if you want to for some time not be available for them. I feel this is for some specific people, so don't be available for them. It's okay to say no. It's okay to cut off yourself and just go to rest and sleep, because when you take rest, when you sleep, you are allowing the universe to work for you. Okay, you are also letting things slow down and letting the universe work the magic for you. Okay, what else? I'm just in the movement of this. The energy is so positive. See, there is a laughing Buddha over here. Also, the laughing Buddha, you know. So there is a laughing Buddha. If you see, there is a smile on the angel. So they are also making you to feel good about yourself. If you see, there is a smile on this lady. Okay, angel, and you're also, the energy is so positive. Okay, so the gate is opening for you, the cosmic gate is opening for you, everything is available for you. Just take rest, be mindful of your thoughts, bring that change, and be in the humorous situation. Okay, then it says Sita. Sita is a Hindu goddess. Okay, let's see. She's a Hindu deity. I love to read from this. It says, goddess of devotion and loyalty. You have devoted your entire self to a person or a project, and your loyalty cannot be questioned. Even in the face of harsh treatment, you have endured in the name of love. Sita remained loyal to her husband Ram, despite being told he was dead, and when another king wanted to marry her. When her husband returned, he did not believe her fidelity. She said, "If I am telling the truth, I will jump into the fire and will not be burned." She stepped into the fire untouched, proving she was indeed loyal. Sita understands how much you truly care and sacrifice you have made. You have displayed selfless devotion, which is one of the most holy thing we can do. In serving those you love, you serve the divine. Such a beautiful message, you know. So that means you have been doing certain things for other people, or whatever you want to achieve also in your life is something to do with other people. So it's good that you are doing that. You just need to trust that whatever you have done is enough. And like Sita, she says that she has jumped into the fire to prove herself, to prove her loyalty. So you have already proved your loyalty. Now you don't have to do anything. Just pay attention to your abundance mindset. Be open to receive. Let anything that makes you depressed, that makes you feel bad about yourself, that makes you feel vulnerable, two things. One is embrace your emotions. It's okay to feel what you feel. It's okay to take help from the universe or from anybody you believe or you think that can help you. Also, they say that clear your mind of worry, stress, fear, confusion and negative thoughts. You don't need to be in that energy of lower vibration. The relationship, it says that you will attract people who are good for you. Okay, take rest and sleep. Okay, have humor in life. See the lighter side of the situation. Do not try, and this also will help you to let go of your control issues, because many times we try and control the situation or the other people. Okay, that will also help you. The humor will also help you to let go of that and let things flow in a very natural form. Okay, like everything, let things happen I'm so sorry, organically in your life. Okay, so you have to make decisions on the basis, conscious decision, which only raises your vibration. You are also a unique person. Nobody can replace you on this planet. So embrace your unique quality. Okay, the cosmic gate is open. Goddess Sita and the divine power says that they are very much pleased with your loyalty. They are very much happy with what you are doing. You just need to trust the process. Okay, I hope this was helpful. I really enjoyed doing it. Let me know in the comment section how was the reading for you. We'll meet in some other time and space. Lots of love to you. Please do share, comment, like, subscribe the channel. Let me know if any other topic that you would like to listen from me. And yeah, bye. Have an abundant life. Let's go to the third set of cards, which is Green Tara, Supreme Protection. So it says, you are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation, trust. So people who have selected this set of cards, which is Green Tara, they are saying that you are protected, you are divinely protected, you don't need to worry about anything. Your cords are being cut. That means anything that is not serving you, that cords are cutting. You are protected, and you just need to not set any limitations for yourself. You need to move beyond the limitation that you have set, and that limitation comes from feeling unsafe or feeling fearful, which is not letting you give your 100%. So you have to believe in yourself, you have to trust yourself, you have to trust the universe that whatever you do, you are doing with 100% integrity. When you do something with honesty and integrity, the results will be amazing. Okay, and if you are doing that, this is an assurance coming to you. Okay. Then it says stability, heart of homeland, ancestors bringing the history into present, grounding, anchoring, connections, base chakra, look within to access beyond physical world. This also comes, if it's stability, it also comes again to root chakra, which is again connected to feeling fearful, which is saying that you don't need to have fear because it is coming, you are coming in stability, you are getting grounded. So if you are not feeling grounded, if you are feeling unprotected, unsafe, insecure, start doing grounding. Connect to earth, because when you connect to earth, you will understand there is a deeper understanding, there is a deeper unseen or unseen situations which you cannot see from your naked eye, but there is a situation, there is a plan which will help you to trust the plan also. Okay, also your ancestors are ready to help you. Okay, maybe some of you are breaking some patterns which is coming from ancestors which you have picked up, and they are also ready to, that means your ancestors are also ready to help you. You need to connect to them. Yes, look beyond. Here also it's saying the same thing, look within to access beyond and move beyond limitations. More or less the same thing, right? Let's see, I'll read this card later. It says friendliness, peacefulness,